Hi, this will be a quick demonstration of pivot tables, which is a handy Excel feature. You can think of it as being similar to crosstabs in some statistical software programs that allows you to compare parts of your data against other parts of your data. And it's also actually just a nice interface for making generalizations about your data as a whole. And so for this exercise, or for this demonstration, we'll be looking at the survey of class members, which has one person on each row, as you would sort of expect for a survey like this. And that includes different kinds of both categorical, it has some dates, and it has some numbers, some numerical data about each person. So to create a pivot table, highlight your data. It's important that you have a header row on your data, and that the header row be complete. Any blanks in the header row will give you trouble. Data pivot table is okay. All right, and now this is in a new sheet within the same workbook here. So one way to think about what's going on here is to think about this, your initial sheet, as being a deck of cards, where each row, each person in there, is an individual card. And when you build a pivot table, what you're doing is telling the machine, well, you're dealing your cards into different piles, and then you're telling the machine to do a particular computation or generalization about each pile. So, looking at this data, one question we could ask is, well, we have sex, men and women. Do men and women answer any of these questions differently? And so looking at the pivot table, you say, all right, let's deal all the men into one pile and all the women into another pile. We'll do that by taking sex and putting that on the row. So I think men were 1 and women 2. And then, for all the cards in each of those piles, we'll do a particular computation. And I think, let's see if men and women think they're going to earn different amounts of money. So, I believe this question is how much do you expect to earn after you graduate Miami. Put that in the values. Now, it came over count of, and 2 and 9. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Well, what it did is it counted the number of responses to this question among men and among women. We don't want the count. Let's have the average amount that people say they think they will earn. All right, so what we're getting here is that men, on average, think they're going to earn, I'm going to format this for a little easier reading, think they're going to earn, what, 12,000? Frightfully low. That's nicer, isn't it? So the overall expectation is 31,000, men and women. And men are saying 12 and women are saying 35. They have a surprising difference. And then we can also divide it up a second way by putting a different value in the columns. Into the column label, into the column area, I put year at Miami. So that's, and I think year in Miami, 3s are juniors, 4s are seniors, and 5s are super seniors, as they call it.